Shakia Cherry Donaldson, tell us about 1,000 Women Strong.
Hello. I just want to say hello, Joy.
Hello.
It is my pleasure to tell you about 1,000 Women Strong. So, 1,000 Women Strong now consists of an umbrella of organizations that include 1,000 Women Strong Education Fund, our C3 organization, 1K Women Strong, our C4 organization, and 1,000 Women Strong PAC, which we both have state and federal PACs. Started in 2020, self-funded by me. And I just think it was the trajectory of what has been a career in organizing since I was 19. It was built as an intentional space, but a space at a time where there were triple urgencies in my life with working on the campaign, living through a global unprecedented pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and watching George Floyd be murdered in front of our eyes. So, and then the public outcry and reaction to that. So I was in a place, in a space in my life where I was confident in what I knew and comfortable to learn what I didn't know. But I wanted to honor, fund, uh, collaborate, and envision organizing for the liberation of Black folks led by Black women. Like, no asterisk, no women of color, no Black people. And everybody is cool. We cool with everybody and everybody is cool. But that honored the legacy of Black women in organizing and community building and building institutions, long lasting institutions in this country, and being at the spear of any social movement that has ever happened in this country. It has never happened without Black women. So in 2020, we launched in September, the same night that Kamala took the nomination as vice president. And we started just with a digital campaign. And then November, we had the opportunity to expand to a ground program to support Georgia's two Senate runoffs, historic Senate runoffs. And I had the honor of coming up and out of the Stacey Abrams 2018 campaign, like many of the founding staff. And so Georgia was home and Georgia was comfortable, and these were relationships that I had sustained and I knew what to do and how to do it. And
Yeah.
so we built a program, and we launched Thanksgiving Day and knocked 40,000 doors in 30 days, which is insane.
Yeah.
And we're a part of that historic victory. And then from there, we expanded to a multi-state 365 organizing program that not only focused on political outreach and civic engagement, but also issue-based and community-based engagement and work. And we've had the opportunity to work with some amazing partners across multiple states. We are currently in 8 states year round,
Okay.
which include Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Michigan, and Texas, where we build coalition work, where we engage around, like I said, community issues. Our three primary pillars are economic justice, as Black women still make 72 cents to the dollar for every white man. Yet we are the economic breadwinners of our households and managers of money.
Yep.
And so when you don't pay Black women, you starve Black families and harm Black families. Two is Black women's health equity. So we are definitely concerned about reproductive justice rights and access as it pertains to Black women and every other woman in this country. But we are also keenly aware about how the medical industrial system and our current healthcare infrastructure is actively helping to kill Black women, and has had a history of mistreating and maligning our pain and
Absolutely.
suffering. So we just have to be on the pulse of all the things.
Hmm.
And then 3 is civic engagement. And what I mean is it is not just enough to register someone and to vote. We must educate folks why to vote. And until voting in this country is accessible to everyone, we are never truly living in a free democracy. And so the access to the ballot and the access to the power that the collective or a collective can cast, and how we continuously exclude
Yeah.
members of our society from that uh, action
Yeah.
um, is unjust and immoral.
Hmm.
And so we are, like I said, we will never truly be a free democracy until everyone has access to vote. So those are our 3 pillars. And then we have many programs and umbrellas and initiatives that live under that.
Hmm.
And I'm excited because while last year did not go the way we wanted, in the
Yeah.
sense that Black
Yeah.
women did not vote for this, and I want to be very clear. I want to say this again. Black women did not vote for this. Black men did not vote for this. Black people did not vote for this.
Hmm.
And that just in all of the chaos, I don't want that to get lost
Right.
because there were people that did. And while we may have been on the losing side of the coin in terms of the presidential race, there were several victories that we celebrated last year
Hmm.
for strong candidates and in strong districts, and bringing out voters to support democracy and change and envision a future where we are all free.
Right.
So I do want to acknowledge the amazing work. We had over 200 staffers across the country. Um, yeah, spoke to over 1 million voters in the year,
Hmm.
had a multitude of programming and envisioned, and the work spanned from 19 to 97 when Dr. Opal Lee
Yeah.
being one of our key and very visible and vocal surrogates and supporters of the org. So when I say this is multi-generational, I really, really, really mean it. um, and as someone who gets to, be in this position and honor the work and, honestly walk into my purpose, right? Because everybody doesn't have that opportunity. And I acknowledge that as a privilege in this time and in this space. I am called in this, like I told you earlier, at this moment to be more visible
Hmm.
and to show community this is what the work looks like.
Yeah.
Uh, this is what the work feels like, smells like. We are a collective of individuals that make up uh, a very focused and intentional moving body of work and collaboration, all in the efforts to not only see our our communities be better, but one another as organizers and as stewards of this work.
Yes.
So I'm honored. I'm honored to be in this position and to help guide and navigate this team. But I do want to leave our audience with some with some key actions to stay engaged. One, if you're not already signed up to our newsletter,
Hmm.
please go to our website and sign up. Give us your email contact, and we'll stay in contact with you about what's going on in your area or area that you may have a friend, etc. That you can tell them how to engage directly with our work and programming.
Yeah.
To go and find us on all the social media platforms, large and small.
Hmm.
So we're at the number one, the letter K, Women Strong, right? Is that
Yep.
it?
Yep. And
Okay.
that's the website.
Yeah, we're
Also
really
the website.
strong. Or go to the website and you can link it to everything.
Mhm.
Um, to see the work in action. I tell people we are the content. Like you will see our faces and our expanded staff and community and like everyone at the events because we are a reflection of the real work happening. And so we'll no stock photos. We show ourselves.
Mhm.
And three, as we leave Black History Month and head into Women's History Month, I feel like we are at the intersection of both. So this feels like the right moment
Yep.
to launch our small dollar giving fundraiser, which we're calling Bet on Black.
Yes.
And this is a crucial time for organizations, emerging organizations and established, particularly organizations led by Black people and to serve
Mhm.
Black people.
Yes.
Um, Donor dollars are not the way they should be or where people may think they are.
No.
And institutions are getting ready to, under this administration, be under a level of scrutiny and just we are preparing for the wrath. And so as we are being conscious with our dollars and conscious of our spending and our economic power and where we want to spend our money and send our money, I
Mhm.
implore you to send a small dollar donation of what you have. If you have $20, if you have $5, you could give $1 recurring every month. We will use that $12. And as part of our newsletter, you'll be able to see the work, and our social media, you'll be able to see the work in real time, as
Yep.
well as have access, because Joy is making us all get on camera more. So as well as have access to real organizers and building real campaigns around the work that we care about. So to give, please again go to the website www.1kwomenstrong.com and become a monthly donor. We are asking for community dollars and give what you can. Like there is no, you could put a penny on there, and
Mhm.
that's not me being facetious. That's me saying give what you can allow yourself to give to contribute to the movement. But the reality of is freedom is not free. And for $1 million, if we can raise $1 million off of small dollar giving, I bought our entire staff and programming outline our budget for the year.
Mhm.
Like we would have, for us, by us, we would have
Exactly.
funded our own work to be in our own communities. Because like I said, the reality is everybody cannot be watching the news, reading the lawsuits
Yeah.
and
But
sifting through all of the calamity that is happening. That is not a reality for
yeah.
what the average American has the capacity to do, not what they should do, what they in a day to day.
Right.
But there are folks like us, Joy and her phenomenal digital organizing and social media content creation, to make sure we're amplifying the work. And we are seen and feel beautiful in the while we're doing it.
Yeah.
Um, and the array, the multitude of organizers and program directors and leaders in this space that um, when you give to 1,000 Women Strong, you are paying a Black woman to do this work. You are
Mm.
securing not only her life this year in calamity, but a family, multiple families. And so I
Yeah.
do think, like I said, this is not begging. We are publicly registered nonprofit. You can go look up whatever you need to go look up. I promise you. But the reality is that in this moment, if we don't want to be beholden to people's fears or apprehensions or what they think they can say or do for us, then we have to do it for ourselves. And that
Absolutely.
means funding local organizations and organizations that are on the front lines doing the work, such as 1,000 Women Strong. So please give what you can. We're launching this campaign March 1st, and it'll go on until we reach $1 million. But I'm eager to hear from everyone. when this video goes up, because geez, but and, and answer any questions. Yeah, as we all navigate through this together. Honestly, I might know some things, but a lot of it we're just experiencing in real time.
Yep.
And so but I believe we can do this walk together.
Absolutely.
So again, go sign up for our newsletter, and email blast. We do not spam email you. We just don't believe in that. It's a
No.
waste of time. It's
No.
a waste of time.
Yeah, we
And
don't.
follow us on all social media platforms, including Blue Sky,
Mhm.
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. What else?
Spill, Twitch, Discord, all of it is the letter K, Women Strong.
Yep.
That's it.
And then give what you can. And then give what you can. And I'll keep you updated on this fundraiser and let you know how it's going. But we're calling it Bet on Black.
Mhm.
So
Better.
thank you so much for this. Thank you, Joy, for suggesting this. I moaned and groaned, but it was truly an honor to just have this time with you.
Yeah, I'm in awe. I continue to be in awe. I know that we're free. We're free. That's all. That's how I feel. Black women are free in the future, and the work that we do now make sure that that is a definite thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ashe, amen. All of it.
Shannon,
All of it.
ancestors.
I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it.